Do you remember the excitement of going to the mailbox when you were younger and getting a brand new fresh magazine? Well, the excitement is back because the new issue of the Creative Faith magazine is here. And I'm so excited to be bringing you the spring edition. It is full of 80 plus full color pages of articles, craft ideas, and seasonal encouragement. Back in February, I launched my very first physical issue of the magazine, and it was so much fun to create and design and hold in my hands. And then I now have launched the spring edition. So really excited to have both of these out and available. And so I will have the spring edition linked in the description box below on Amazon. That is an Amazon affiliate link, which means I get a small commission if you use that link to purchase. And then you can also still pick up the February magazine as well too. All of the articles are still relevant even in, May. It's still a great time to talk about God's love for you and me. So I thought today I would share a little bit more about the spring edition, show you what it looks like on the inside, and I just am really excited for this to get in your hands after the launch of the February issue. I got so many people reaching out saying, "Are you going to do another one? When does the next one come out?" And now it's here. So, really, really exciting. And before I do the flip through, I also wanted to mention that I got an idea suggestion from a friend and customer, Megan, and she said it'd be really neat to be able to submit articles for the magazine. And so I have a whole blog post where I walk through kind of the specifications about that, about how to submit it and what to submit, and the deadlines. So my goal for 2025 is to release a summer issue, a fall issue, a Christmas issue, and a winter issue. And so you can submit articles for those different themes. And yeah, you can check out the blog post. I'll have that linked down below too. And that will hopefully answer a lot of your questions. But again, give me a lot of grace as well because I've never done article submissions before. So that's something kind of new and exciting. And it'd be very neat to see your name and your ideas in print using Creative Faith printables, products, devotion books, etc. So definitely check that out. And thank you, Megan, for that idea and suggestion. So this is an 8.5 by 11 size, and that's what the top looks like. And here's the back. So really full of fun spring stuff. I just, as soon as I opened it, I called FaceTime my husband and showed him it, and he was like, "Oh, the cover looks so pretty." He really loved the picture, and I said, "Well, it's your picnic table featured here." And I'd love to know in the comments, which do you like better? I decided it might be kind of fun to have the picture take up more room on the cover versus this one. I only had it take up like 2/3 of the cover. So let me know in the comments which design style you like best. But let's dive in and look at what the inside looks like. So starts with a letter from me to you, and this is volume 4, issue 2. So each year, I decided that was kind of how I was going to do it. Each year, I will have a new volume. So for 2025, we're in volume 4. So I have been doing these as digital magazines, much smaller, fewer pages, as a free digital magazine in the Creative Faith Freebie Hub. And those past issues are still available for free there. So if you want to check those out, I'll have the link to the Creative Faith Freebie Hub down below. But I just thought it would be really fun to have a physical issue that is a little bit bigger and fuller of, more full of ideas and inspiration. So this issue is not available in the Creative Faith Freebie Hub, but there are other issues that are if you wanted to check those out. So we're on volume 4, issue number 2. And the pages are full color, but they're not like shiny. They're the same type of page as in the Creative Faith devotion books because there are some interactive pages. And so if it was glossy, you wouldn't be able to write on it. So, and it is like regular paper. And but yeah, it's just so pretty having it be like full color. And so I have a bunch of the articles kind of featured in the table of contents. I think there's 22 different articles I kind of featured here, but there's other articles and pages sprinkled throughout as well too. So it starts off with a prayer for spring and a spot for you to write your own prayer. So I love how I made the magazine like really interactive. So you can write in this, you can underline, highlight, and there's some different activities throughout it. So definitely don't be afraid to grab your pen and mark in the magazine. I hope that you will, annotate it and really make it your own. And I love writing kind of creative articles. And so they're all seasonal as well. So here's 14 things to do this spring. And all of the articles and pictures are taken by me. So hopefully in the next issue, I'll have a few articles by some of you. But these ones are all written by me. And some spring decor ideas. I featured the butterfly collection I have, as I feel like butterflies are really prevalent in springtime. And yeah, just some encouragement. Backyard Bible journaling. This was the same day that I took this picture. Some spring bucket list ideas. A place for you to make your own. As well as a spring favorites page. So it's fun to kind of document and look back. I have some different reviews and testimonials. So you guys can see kind of what different people are saying about printables or products. I also have quote pages. Another one of Megan's comments about the February issue was she wanted the quote pages to have no articles on the back. So I think I did that. That was a little bit tricky to figure out, but I think I did that for all of them. So if you wanted to rip out this page and frame it, you could do that because there's no article on the back. And then throughout as well, I have different excerpts from some of my devotion books, as well as spot for reflecting on the going deeper questions. I, of course, had to talk about gardening because that is a huge part of spring and summer. And I even included a few gardening tips as well too. And tried to highlight kind of different Creative Faith products. So one of them I highlighted here is the prayer journaling course that I have. This was on a really hard day. I was like, there are some things that just make you instantly feel better. And on this hard day, I was like, I need a hug. I prayed. I ate some chocolate. I did a quick walk. I listened to some worship music, and I meditated on God's word. So those are all things that make you instantly feel better. And yeah, just fun to flip through and see all sorts of different encouragement ideas. This is always a fun page, this or that. So you sprinkle circle, which is your favorite of the two options it gives. And this is really cute because this was from last year in our garden, and I cannot wait to recreate this year. I actually pulled the ingredients to make a lavender cake for us to have a lavender tea party. Here's a fun craft idea with using pressed flowers, so I'll walk you through kind of how to do that. And here are some of the other digital magazines that are in the Creative Faith Freebie Hub that I've done in the past. Then I did some Amazon Favorites Spring Edition. So I have some spring decor ideas, some Mother's Day gift ideas, which I know Mother's Day has passed, but you can, of course, give your mom a gift anytime or use these ideas for a birthday or a friend. Some Father's Day gift ideas, some less toxic spring clothing, some spring books. So some of these are Creative Faith devotion books, and some of them are kind of kids books or for adults as well too. And these are just kind of generic spring things, things that I have been loving lately. Then I have a fun drink with it, which is a lavender matcha latte. I have a little photo scavenger hunt list. I featured the Adventure Awaits devotion because whenever I think of spring, I always think of traveling. And a little Mother's Day reflection with some different moms in the Bible that you could read and study about. Some more reviews and testimonials. The end of May actually marks the very first Creative Faith workshop, which is really crazy and really wild that since 2016, so for 9 years, next year will be the 10th year of Creative Faith & Co. So I talk about that. I feature one of the free printables in the Creative Faith Freebie Hub. It has this beautiful artwork from my friend Minerva, some different ways that I used it. Look how pretty those are. Have you ever purchased anything from Creative Faith & Co. on Amazon? I would love for you to take a few minutes to go leave a review. It is super helpful and I would appreciate you even more. So you can just go to your Amazon profile, search your Creative Faith order, and write a few sentences about what you love about your journal. Thank you so much in advance. And here are some different Bible journaling, prayer and gratitude pages, and planner pages for you to use as inspiration. Some fun spring lists you can make. And then this was, here's a little playlist, and then this was another one of Megan's ideas. So never hesitate to email me if you have ideas that you want to see. I, of course, can't do everyone's ideas, but she thought it would be fun to have pictures or part of, Creative Faith images that people could cut out and use. So that's what I did back here with some spring floral and plant themed images that you can cut out and use in your journaling. And that is what the spring magazine looks like. I am so excited for it to get in your hands. You can again order it on Amazon. The link is in the description box below. You can check out the first magazine as well too. And also check out that blog post if you're interested in submitting an article. Because we're quickly approaching summer, I have kind of a tight deadline on that one. And please pray for me too as I am working on these magazines, that God gives me the strength and energy and inspiration to keep going. But it has been a really fun project so far, and it's so neat to see you all so excited as well for the magazine. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith upcoming videos, and I will see you next time. Bye, friend!